Hey Gender Blenders, it's Heather. It's Tuesday. I apologize that my video is so late. Josh and I go to group therapy on the first Tuesday of every month, so I apologize again that I'm posting so late. This week's topic is actually coming out to yourself. And, I've never had to come out to myself as transgendered because I feel that my gender identity matches my birth body. So I wanted to talk a little bit about coming out to myself as the partner of a trans person. Because coming out is really just about, coming out to yourself is really just about, confirmation and, it's a moment of realization and a moment of truth. And I have certainly had those as the partner of an FTM. So, the night that Josh told me that he was trans, he came to me and he said, I'm not a lesbian. And my first reaction was, what? That's not right. But then, he said, I'm not a lesbian, I'm a man. And, after a few days and after, several very long conversations, about who you are and why you are and what this means and what's going to happen. There were some things that were sort of moments of truth. And one of my biggest moments of truth, one of my biggest moments of realization was, when I really thought about it. Josh came out to me and he said, Heather, I'm transgendered. That wasn't information that I was going to be able to give back to him. That wasn't something I was going to pretend like I didn't never hear or didn't exist. That was going to be information that I had forever. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. It's so late and I'm so tired. So I may yawn. But, that wasn't something I was going to be able to rewind time and pretend like it never happened. So, my realization was the information that he gave me didn't make me love him any less. I still loved the person that he was and is. It wouldn't have mattered if I would have stayed here or if I would have left and moved a million miles away. I still would have had to mourn this. I still would have had to come to terms with the fact that I was with someone that I thought was my lesbian lover, who was actually transgendered. There was still going to be that process that most people go through who are involved either romantically or a family member or a friend of a trans person. The feelings and the emotions were still going to be there regardless of where I was, whether I was with them or not. So, obviously I chose to stay because my love didn't change. And I knew that I was going to mourn the loss of my female lover, whether I was with him or not. So that was my one real moment of realization. And then, the confirmation of who he was came to me a few days later when we were actually in the drive-thru at a fast food place. We were at Wendy's and we were just talking about our kids, I think, or something random. And, I'd said, I tried to get pregnant, by the way, for several years. I don't know if any of you know that or not. I don't know if I've shared that before, but a friend of ours tried to help us initially, and then for about a year, and I couldn't get pregnant, so I started going to fertility clinics and started using sperm banks, and it ended up being a total of about 3 years that I tried to conceive and was unsuccessful. And I think we were talking about that whole process, just what all of that was and how he stuck by me through all of that and how appreciative I was of that and that I planned to stand by him through all of this and the treatments and the shots and so on and so forth. And, he looked at me and with the most sincere face, he said, I always wanted to see you pregnant, but I'm so glad I never had to see you pregnant by another man. And I thought, that is just insane, because it wasn't insane that he said it. It was just insane that he said it. You know, it's weird because that's not a way a girl thinks, especially if you're a lesbian in a relationship with another woman. Obviously if you want to have children that a man has to be involved, or pieces of a man at any rate. But, that was one of those moments when it really hit me. Oh my God, this is real. This is really happening. He's a man. So, and having to come out to myself too, in the sense that, I am the partner of a transsexual. Never would have thought that I would ever have been or been able to be the partner of a trans person. So there were lots of moments of realization, and they happen more and more. I'll just be sitting on the couch and I'll look at him and be like, oh my God, he's such a guy, And how did I not know? Excuse me. How did I not know all these years? How did I not see it? Why wasn't I able to rescue him from it? But anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much it for now on the topic. That's pretty much all I have to say. My moments of realization come more and more, and he's been on testosterone now for nearing 3 months, and it's doing wonderful things for him. He looks gorgeous. He's got this thickness to his body that he's never had before. It's really sexy. His voice is getting deeper. He's got a few hairs growing here and here, and it's amazing the person that he's become, and I'm so glad that I was able to come to terms with it, and I was able to be okay with all of this, because I would be missing such an amazing journey and such an amazing person had I chosen to leave. So I'm glad that I was able to do this, and I'm glad to be able to be a part of this for so many other people. I feel so blessed by it. I feel blessed by his curse. So anyway, enough rambling for now. I'm tired and I could just go on forever. So I hope everybody has a great week, and I will see you in 7 days. Bye.